Okay.
Oh, wow. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Hello.
Wow! Is that the coffee fountain? Yes. Yes.
It's a bit of a like same story, different time.
Kvindeundertrykkelse.
I've thought about this a lot.
The hardships of the industrial.
That relationship between haves and have-nots is
How different is society actually?
it's a lot of fun, of course.
They're not gone. We just got rid of them in Western Europe.
Very classist issues about the working class and the ruling class.
Tid, der ikke helt længere er, men der er stadig mange tråde, der fører frem til i dag.
Good amount of research.
Build up that leads to them having this choice to rise up.
Here it's very much about hierarchy and
Impulse for justice.
Have this experience of coming into an environment where they are kind of reduced.
important that we also look back at history.
Undertrykt kvinde, som bare følger, hvad der bliver sagt af mændene. A lot of people actually agree with and think
It's immersive theater.
Because I think we can learn a lot.
dignity,
Struggles we've already been through,
standing up for ourselves.
but we still don't have equality.
Working class coming to power story.
Der er rigtig mange øjeblikke. Det ved jeg ikke. Altså for mig så er det meget sådan sammenholdet. Så nogle af de gange, hvor vi bare har siddet og spist mad sammen før showet og snakket om alle mulige ting i øst og vest. Det for mig det er de øjeblikke, jeg kommer til at holde fast i. Og så også, der er rigtig meget nærhed med publikum i det her show. Så de øjeblikke, hvor jeg er helt tæt på og har sådan meget intime samtaler med publikum, det har jeg ikke fået før, og det er virkelig noget, jeg vil holde fast i. Ja.
The show in its entirety is, for me, a huge experience. It's the biggest production I've ever been a part of at this point in time. And it's been really great. This is a great community of fantastic people, and I feel like I've been given a great opportunity to do my thing. And it's just whenever someone asks me for my takeaway, on this whole experience, it is the reality that I am experiencing this and I'm in this situation, and I am very, very happy to. Tom! Believe it's time for a lesson, don't you think? Observe and replicate. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, go on. Use your hands. Incorrect. Observe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Incorrect, Tom. You must focus. The facts either are or they aren't. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again. Again. I have no more time for this lesson, Tom. I expect you to practice in your own time. Is that understood? Away with you.
To use my words more, and also I'm not very familiar with immersive theater from before, so this whole learning experience and how to consider my audience and think about my audience is very new, but it's also something that I, from the more traditional dance world, sometimes misses, that intimacy that you get with an audience, or like closeness. So I hope with working with more immersive and interactive things that I can use the skills that I've learned from there and maybe transform them into the dance platform as well. Like, can you take that intimacy and those close moments and use them in a more scenic dance performance setting? Yeah.
But we need more people. That's why I want you to help me. You need to spread the word. You see? I can't do this alone. We are like this rope. When we stand alone, one by one, we can easily be defeated, torn apart, ripped into pieces. But if we are many people and joins our forces, stand together, nothing can really tear us apart, right?
There was, I think the hardest part of this performance was in the beginning, where I hadn't dialed in the character. At the test run, he was not at all charming, not at all fun. He was just mean and evil, and it really was just terrible. It wasn't fun for me, it wasn't fun for the people who met me, it was just abuse. So I had to mix in more of a buffoon, kind of like a Boris Johnson vibe to the whole thing, where, you know, he's an evil son of a bitch, but he's quite fun to drink a beer with. And the work with that character has been pretty gratifying to do. I think the most cherished moments here on Industria has been when you connect with an audience member and you see that gleam in their eye, that means that they're ready to play and have fun within this narrative we've created. That gives me great pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for acknowledging this happy day for me and my wife. And I suppose I must acknowledge it in words. Though, as you all know me and know what I am and what sort of man I am and of what extraction I am, you shouldn't expect a speech from a man who, such as I, when he sees a post, calls it a post, and when he sees a pump, calls it a pump. Or it's not to be got to call a post a pump, or either of them a toothpick. No, if you expect a speech this fine evening, I direct you to my father-in-law, Mr. Gradgrind. He is your man. I am, however, the man who's getting married to his young daughter, Mrs. Gradgrind. And I am very glad to be so. It has long been my wish to be so. I have watched her bringing up, and I believe that she is worthy of me. And at the same time, I deceive you not, I believe that I am worthy of her.